Let me share with you something that Brett said that is interesting, and I know will interest you as well. In his groundbreaking work, which is Breaking Banks, the Innovators, Rogues, Strategists Rebooting Banking, where you said, the key skill that sets in the new world will belong to the data scientists who understand why, when, and how customers use banking products, and the storytellers who can place the product or the service in the customer's life when and where they need it. Not those who attempt to pull me into a branch so I can jump the risk hoops to prove that I'm worthy of a product. Clap for him. That singular paragraph strikes both fear and excitement in equal measure in the heart of every banker. And in fact, in the heart of everybody in the financial industry. And you're right, it should. It absolutely must. Because if you're not afraid, if you're comfortable, like I said, that warm blanket of mediocrity, you're never going to get up off your back to think of something new or to do something different. So this sentence alone, I have it printed somewhere that I look it up every time I look up there, I see it. This is the sentence that drove us. It's part of the philosophy that drove FlexiPay. Yes, we're number one. Yes, we have all the transactions. Yes, we have a big balance sheet. But when you do a survey, and this is common survey globally, the typical banking customer would rather go to a dental appointment than come. Can you imagine someone preferring that to coming to your premises? That's telling for us. It's a very damning statement and must cause us to stop and think differently. What are we going to do different? What are we going to change? What are we going to stop? And more importantly, how do we meet the customer at their point of need? This is the most important thing. And what are some of the building blocks and the philosophies behind FlexiPay? The first one is the singular need to please our customers. The second one is closely related to our purpose as a bank. We say that Uganda is our home. We at Stanbic, Uganda is our home, and we drive her growth. There is no way you can drive Uganda's growth if you don't drive economic growth, economic performance. And there's no way you can do that if your growth is not inclusive, right? Hence, FlexiPay. FlexiPay is both inclusive as it is cheap. We aimed in the core principle to make FlexiPay something that you can use. As Mr. King will tell us, banking is not a place you go. It is something you do. I've taken your words and I've added to them. It's something you do anywhere and everywhere. In the comfort of your home, in your car, it doesn't matter, right? So FlexiPay does three things. It provides an affordable service to everybody. All you need to do is have a national ID. It does so at a price that our ordinary Ugandans can afford, which, by the way, is zero as long as you're within that FlexiPay ecosystem, free of charge, because we believe fundamentally that it's every Ugandan's right to transact. And we can use the technology we have now to create free banking and offer free financial services. FlexiPay does that. The third and equally important, and this is in the development, it must be in a language that our people understand.